Good morning, everybody. Bright and early. Not really. It's not that early, but it is bright. All right, ready to rock and roll? Ready to go to the beach? Uh, where am I? Okay, there. Today is June 18th, and my mommy would have been 98 years old today. Our prompts are beach and bubble bath. Oh boy. Prompts are beach and bubble bath and my mom's birthday. Not really. I'm not doing my mom's birthday. But my mom would have been 98 years old if that damn dementia hadn't taken her from us. Stupid dementia. Good morning. Oh, there's a lot of you. Heidi, Valerie, Letizia, Jody, Kathy. I got lost. Pat, Pamela, Cynthia, Chris. Hello. Hello. Should we just begin? I think we should. Good morning, Denise. So this is where the magic happens on the website, which is Creator of Cuteness. Lots of magic happening. Lots of classes, journal play day, book club, new ones coming soon. I have books on the website. I have collage elements. All the summer ones are up towards the top and they are super cute. Burnishing tools, watercolors, they're all there on the website. So check it out, creatorofcuteness.com. And then we are working on our prompts. And today is the color bubble bath. That's the color. So you don't have to draw a bubble bath if you don't want to. And our other prompt is beach. And I have done the prompts for August. That was a quick little preview. Quick preview. Then, hi Cindy and Dieta and Ellen and Cindy and Mary Lynn. I think I missed somebody. Hi Carmen. Good morning. Journal Play Day is coming up next. It's the 14th quarter, which means we have had a lot of journaling to do. It's been fun. All 3 months for $25, which makes it $8 and 33 cents a month. There is a July class, an August class, and a September class. We're making a journal where you get some artwork from me every month, art play. And then you get a new journaling tip or trick. And this month we are doing paper piecing, which should be fun for me anyway. Hi, Pat and Sandy. So for the month of July, you get not only the robots and the silly monsters and the robot and silly monster paper. You get both the collage elements and the paper, but you also get red, white, and blue upside down though. You get these collage elements and then you get paper. Paper. Come on. Paper. Paper. That one's really pretty. Paper and paper. You get background paper number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. And always the collage elements come in black and white and in color. So let's say you wanted to color this jar and use it for another month and you want it in pink and orange and yellow, you could do that because you get it in black and white as well. Let's say you wanted to make a freak flag and you wanted to do this in crazy wild rainbow colors, you could do that because they come in black and white and in color. Same here. You could do your monsters in red, white, and blue if you want crazy American monsters and robots. That's all I'm saying about that. Next is the Creative Book Club, which we have a new session coming. I'm going to try to get to the library this week or next week. I'm looking for a different book. This isn't the exact one, but this is called How to Make a Journal of Your Life. If all else fails, this is the book we will be using. But there's a lot of reading Lindsay would have to do, and Lindsay doesn't like to read. So it's been a long time since I read this book, but I love it because the whole thing is all doodles. You know what I mean? I guess he put some pictures in it, photographs, but mostly doodles. And I want to use that in conjunction with two other books. One would be a magazine. I just grabbed this off my shelf. I think it's because I'm in it. So let's just look if I'm in this magazine. Where's the table of contents? I think that's why I still have it. All kinds of big people. Exemplar, page 18. So I thought it'd be fun to do something from here. Oh, this was a fun one. I still have this. I should put this up somewhere. It was on wood blocks, and I did the alphabet on each and every block. Oh, and Joanne Sharp. We were both in the lettering section. But I thought it would be fun to do something from here in conjunction with traveling, in conjunction with this one that Linda Howland gave me. So I thought it would be fun to use 3 books instead of 1. So a project from here, an idea from here, but an entire life's mission here. So that might be the way we do book club this month. 3 books. 3. Count them. 3 books. 3. So that might be the plan, because I've been wanting to do a magazine for a while, but I don't want to use my Mary Englebright magazines yet, because those are, I'm saving those for a special book club. And that's all the classes I have right now. What is coming up is a black and white mixed media class where you're going to purchase the class. And before the class, like a month ahead of time, I will ship out a priority envelope stuffed with as many of my dad's photographs as humanly possible for $10, because it'll be $10 extra to cover the shipping for the class. So like if I charge normally $25, it'll be $35. So I'm going to do like as many envelopes as I can make, maybe 50, and then we'll end the class at 50 people. Does that make sense? This is not Danny Gregory, Carmen. I thought it was. This is by D. Price. I'm looking for my Danny Gregory book, and either I gave it away. Why would I give away a Danny Gregory book? I don't know. Okay, anyway. So that class is coming. That was the black and white mixed media class. Then I'm going to do a Finding Flowers class. And I have one more idea, and I can't remember what it is, but I wrote it down. So I have 3 classes. Oh, good. Carmen, are you seeing Marilyn today? If so, could I borrow a simple Danny Gregory book? One that I don't have to read the entire thing. Okay, so here we are. We did ranunculus yesterday, and today we are doing beach and bubble bath and Beverly, because today is my mom's 98th birthday. God rest her soul. Just kidding. She's not here anymore. Dementia took her from me. And yeah, so yeah. But I still celebrate birthdays even when people are not here, because it's their birthday, right? Okay. So here's our card. We're doing beach and bubble bath together. I have no ideas yet. So that's why I'm kind of stalling. But I think I'm going to paint. We might just end up doing something simple today. I'll show you how quick we can do a card, and then maybe I'll finish painting these and put them up as a collage element, maybe. So in order to do a beach and a bubble bath, one of my favorite songs is Jack Johnson, Bubbly Toes, and I can't get it out of my mind. So we might have to write Bubbly Toes on here. Hopefully this is clean water. Yes. Trying to get clean water every day. Doesn't always work. So we'll just do a horizon. So I'm using a light sand color for the horizon of the sand. Let's come down a bit. This is a weird paint. Oh, that guy's making some noise. Anyway, this is our sand. Okay. Everybody following me? Sand here. While it's wet, I'm just going to drop some other colors into it to make it look a little sandier. Good morning, Linda and Mina and Vicky. Vicky says black and white mixed media sounds so good. It's going to be so fun. And I'll use the word sew as in SEW because there will be sewing involved. I can tell you that much. Trying to get a few other colors here into the sand just to break up the monotony. I think I probably should dry this before I go to another color. Hi, Lynn. Good morning. Because that's a very straight line for me. Would you mail abroad if we paid more? For you, Linda? Of course I would. Because England needs my dad. He's never been there, and that would be fun. He would be in England. Australia, that would be a little tricky. And Japan, I know Junko, she follows me in Japan, and I think that would be a little hard to send to Japan. Not hard, just pricey, because the last thing I sent to her, I'm adding more color in here for the sand. The last thing I sent to Junko was supposed to be $69 for a book, for one of my books. And we both said, oh, heck no. So we sent it just regular first class, and it was $28, which is still a lot of money for one book. So I will ship to England because I think the UK or Scotland if Sheena's here. But I do have a couple of ladies in Australia, and Australia is stupid how expensive it is to ship there. Are there any of these dryers that are cordless? Not that I know of. My friend Carmen has a lot of fans that are battery operated, but nothing that's cordless. It's very hot. Okay, that's good enough. So then we need the ocean, and then we need the sky. It's been a long time since I've just done a landscape, but it's fun. So we're just putting in lines of color. I'm sure you could probably do this with colored pencils and stuff. I'm using a bunch of different blues and aquas. Here's where we're going to run into trouble. We don't want to hit our line, even though it's dry. You got to be really careful. Know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But there's our water. Doesn't have to be totally straight because water is not totally straight, which is good because now all of a sudden I'm shaky. How come I wasn't shaky a minute ago? There's some really dark blue in there. I think it was purple actually that I dropped in. Okay. That's our blue. Carmen says no battery operated heat tools yet. Karen says they could make butane heat tools like the old butane portable curling irons. They do? A heat tool? Oh, Carpenter Brent just told us Ryobi makes a battery operated heat tool. But he thinks, but here's the big problem with that. It's going to cost you $1.5 billion because, you know, yeah, probably be like $90, right?
Yeah.
That's $1.5 billion in craft lingo.
Not for a cordless heat tool.
Get out of here. Go do your thing. Okay, then I want either a sunshine up here, which I think is what I want up here, or you could have a half circle here to make a sunset. Yeah, Carmen, he's gone now. He left. The second he walked out the door, he picked up his phone to call somebody. He is so predictable. Oh, he's back. Nope, he just locked the door. He's so cute. He locks the door every day. We live in the middle of nowhere, but he's still worried that somebody might want to come in and get me. Yeah, I'd be worried too. Wow, that is a good circle, Lindsay. Impressed, I must say. A lot of water in there. I'm going to have to hit this with a heat tool before I go to the sky. Lisa Alexander, did you go to the principal's office and did you get a pass for being late? Dang nabbits. You kids are always late to class. What am I going to do with you? The lesson has started. Oy vey. Just kidding. Be as late as you want. Yeah, this sun came out pretty good. It was a lot of water, Cindy. I don't know if you can see it, still kind of wet. It was a lot of water. Oh, he is back. Or that's the dog. Sherry says, I think I've already spent $1.5 billion on craft supplies. So what's another $1.5 billion? Just kidding. But dollars for crafting really add up. Heck yeah, they do. Okay, so let's look at a sunset on the beach photo. So we can see what color is towards the bottom. So the bottom is a really bright orange. And then it goes up from there. So along our beach line, we're putting a line of really deep orange. And then from there, it goes to a deeper orange, actually, and then a yellow. So we're going to kind of blend these colors together. Oh, oh, run out of paint. And then a yellow. It is crazy fun to buy craft supplies, isn't it? Boy, there's a lot of fires in California right now. And I just heard an airplane. It makes me so nervous this time of year. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my water, clean, plain old water, and I'm going to blend all this up with water. And this right here with water. But I don't want to hit my sun with the same color. So I want it to be watered down. Water, 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 and more water. But then when I get back into the orange, I want to go to clear water. Clear, cool water. Okay, so we bypassed our sun, right? And from there, it goes to, hold on. From there, it goes to a deep turquoise blue, which never makes for a good transition in watercolor. And I have a lot of water, so it's just blending in with the water. See how that happened? So if you don't like all these extra blue bits down there, you're going to have to take your brush and kind of blend them out with a lot of water. Because I added so much water that it's heading to the yellow. We don't want it to turn, what do you call it, green. So I'm probably going to leave it alone and go with a deeper, darker blue up at the top. This always looks so simple when you see people doing it on Instagram and stuff. It is not. It is not as easy as they make it look. Taking just water again and blending it all together. Not a quick fix. It's not a quick create, I guess I should say. Okay, so now I have a big division line in here. So back to water and a little color. And it looks like it's raining blue. So I don't know. That's going to be where, this will be where our lettering is. Because I can't get it to blend real well. But this part looks fabulous. Always more water. Cool, clear. This part is just a cluster of blue. Well, it's about as good as it's going to get, I think. This part came out really bitchin', as the term is used. Where we had all that water and blended the yellow up into it. Oh, I better plug in the iron. Hang on, I'm going to need the iron. Okay, it's on. The iron's on. Beatrice says, sometimes I use a wipey to blend. I don't think I have any wipies. You mean like a baby wipey? I kind of like it smudgy. Snooky comes, Snooky comes. All day long they call her Snooky comes. Okay, well, I pretty much like this. What desk are you working on? I'm upstairs in my new space that's going to be my old space. Do you want to see? I'll show you where I'm working. I'm working right here in the corner of my living room because I have a window, but I have to go back to the dungeon. I don't want to Don't make me go back to the dungeon. I'm trying to keep it so clean up here that he lets me keep this desk. But the rest of the house is so clean right now that it is hard to have a mess here. Uh-oh. But I have kept the desk really nice. Okay, so there's how it looks. It's pretty nice. But now we're gonna unwatercolor it and give it a Lindsay right after we iron it. Let's bring the camera over to the iron. Here it is. There's the Barbie iron. And I think I should put a pad down. Let's use a wet washcloth, a wet, dirty washcloth. Now there's a good idea. It's still not quite heated up yet. Did it fall out? Oh, it did. It just unplugged itself. Come on, iron. Come on, little iron. I do deserve a window. Hell yeah. Let me get my husband back in here. Could you guys all start a petition? Just kidding. He'll let me stay here. I am so kidding. He's not making me move. I just say that stuff to get laughs. Oh man, that's cool. No, I'm kidding. He would let me stay here, but all my craft supplies could not fit in this living room. So I do have to have the craft room. It's just a mess right now, and in order to get back downstairs, I have to clean it, and I just don't have time to clean it before the retreat. Oh man, that's pretty. On an index card, for Pete's sakes. Okay. Oh, let's get some colored pencil action. You know what I need? I know you don't know, but I'll tell you. I need some new brown colored pencils. I have to go get some. We're just going to put some sand in here, which are little dots and slashes. I don't think I can draw a small enough seashell, but you never know. Let's come down. Terry has a pink Barbie iron. Mine was a gift from Becky Walker. I'm trying to remember who sends me things without writing down on them, but I don't do the best job sometimes with that. So if I make a mistake, don't hurt me. I try. But it's kind of a memory thing, a memory game I try to play with myself. Doesn't work out real well usually. Maybe we'll put some rocks in here. I don't know. Let's put a few rocks because I love finding rocks at the beach. It's my favorite part of the beach. Not the seashells, it's the rocks. These are very scattered rocks. Oops. Now I need a really fine pen. Thank you. Thank you, pens. Just to put a teeny tiny bit of detail in those rocks to show that they are rocks. I mean, you can barely see it. I'll hold it up. Maybe we'll put a sand dollar, or no, sand dollar? No, maybe a starfish that floated up on the beach. I don't think you can see the detail very well. Doreen finds bricks on the beach. What the heck, Doreen? Where are bricks coming from on your beach? Yesterday was a very stressful day. My daughter chose her wedding dress, which in our language means I have to go down the hill again and pay for it, which is an hour away. And this week is very busy. I spent half the morning setting up a dinner for my husband with two of his buddies. He doesn't think he has any friends, which is just the funniest thing to me. And I say, why don't you get these slot car guys who you like hanging out with and do other stuff with them? He's like, well, they're just slot car friends. So he invited them all to go for a quad ride. Okay, I like that starfish. He's cute. He invited them all to go for a quad ride out in the desert. No, this isn't going to work. This weekend. So I asked those two guys to surprise him and me and meet us for dinner. Bricks are washing up on the beach. Oh, Linda says, I just bought a few Caran d'Arche Pablo pencils to try. They are creamy like Prisma and point doesn't crumble like Prisma. Ooh, a new art supply to buy? I wanted to put a sand dollar here. Now my Posca doesn't want to draw over my, this one's a goner, I forgot. Doesn't want to draw over the colored pencil. So let's try a really big Posca. Sand dollar. We love finding sand dollars on the beach. Why are bricks washing up on your beach? Okay, so then we're gonna take and I'm gonna put some waves in here. Just wavy waves, not curly waves, I don't think. Just lines. What makes a brick? That's just weird to me. I love looking for driftwood on the beach. It's one of my favorite things. I always put, when we go for walks on the beach, which we don't go to the beach very often, but when we do, I put baggies in my pockets for rocks and driftwood. I don't really collect shells because I don't do much art with shells, but I do a lot of art with driftwood and what did I just say? Rocks. I gotta tell you, I love this rock, this shell. Oh, this is probably dry by now. That's a pretty good sand dollar, Lindsay. Not bad, not shabby. Thank you, Marilyn Brandfast, for wishing my mommy a happy heavenly birthday. Marilyn's never here. What's going on? Is this a joke? Marilyn called me on the phone yesterday. Marilyn and I never call each other on the phone. And I had to call her last week, and she had to call me this week. And so I knew it was going to be heavy. When you have to call somebody like to break up, you know, or talk about money or something, you don't ever text people. You always call them. And I don't call anybody. Well, sometimes I call my art friend Anne, but we're working on a big project right now. But I don't call anybody else. Carmen says she said she was meeting up for you today. No, she's meeting. Carmen, she's gonna come by and get the package. I'm just gonna say, because I don't want to say what it is from you. So if you have that Danny Gregory book, could you put it with those other items that you're giving me? And I think Marilyn's coming to get them, and then she's meeting up with Joy. There, we just took care of business. In case you wanted to know, I'm using a 003 micron pen. It's really fine. Marilyn forgot to call you, Carmen. Well, we took care of it here. Is it all right if Marilyn comes by and picks up those items and then gets the Danny Gregory book? That'd be awesome. If not, it's okay. We'll figure it out. I'm not going to stress. I've already stressed enough yesterday for a lifetime's worth of stress. It's always extra hard when my mom's birthday is coming. Because when she had, when COVID was in, no, it was before COVID, right? For her 90th birthday. No, it was COVID. We did a drive-by birthday party. So at the memory facility where she lived, assisted living place, they had a drive-through where you dropped off all the old people to go into the building. And so people were doing those drive-by birthdays. Do you remember those during COVID? So I posted it on Facebook and I told people to come by, and if they wanted to, they could give her a birthday card or a snack because she loved her candies and her snacks. And they did in droves. We probably had 25 people drive through. And she just was like, what the heck's going on here? Because my mom, the old mom, you know, before dementia mom, she would have loved that. But my mom with dementia was just like, I don't get this. But it was cool, and all the old people liked it. Okay, so there's our waves. Is it in focus, or do I have to come up just a bit? I think I have to come up just a bit for it to be in focus. There you go. There's our sand dollar. There's our rocks. Okay, so now we just need a bubble bath beach quote. Let's see if I can find anything. Probably not. Oh, Cindy Gall says my mom's heavenly 105th birthday was on the 15th. Aw. Bubble and beach quote. I'm sure I won't get bubble bath. Let's try bubble bath and beach quote. Quote. Bubble bath plus music is my place to be. Happiness is a long bubble bath. When all else fails, take a bubble bath. No, let's get rid of the bath part. Bubbles and beach quote. Like bubbles on the sea of matter born. No, that is heavy. That is a heavy quote. Every time I slip into the ocean, it's like going home. No. Some of the best memories are made in flip-flops. No. I'm not finding anything. High tides equal good vibes. Always believe. No. I live in my own bubble. I'm in goober land. That's a quote somebody said. Beach and bubbles. No. I don't like any of these quotes. Tiny bubbles. I'm going to use the song Bubbly Toes. So I'm going to look it up. Bubbly Toes by Jack Johnson. Bubbly Toes lyrics. See if I can find the part that says bubbly toes. It's as simple as something that nobody knows, that her eyes are as big as her bubbly toes. On the feet of a queen of the heart of the cards, feet are infested with tar balls and balls. That doesn't work real well, does it? I don't like any of these. Life is a bubble in the ocean of time. Jennifer, yes. Marilyn says there is magic in the bubbles at the beach. That's a good one. Tiny shells are so cute. Oh, my shells. Right. I think I'm going with either there's magic in the bubbles at the beach or life is a bubble in the ocean of time. I kind of like that. We're going with a number 8. And I want to do it kind of through the sun. Ready? Like that. Might have to be 2 lines. And because the pencil line is on top of the watercolor, if all goes well, it should erase. Fingers crossed, but you never know. Life is a bubble. That's a good one too for my mom's birthday. Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks, Marilyn. Who else gave me an idea? Thanks, Shari. Sherry. Sherry, Shari. Life is a bubble. Ooh, I love that L and that E together. I might be able to fit this all on one line. Yep, I can. And we'll start it and end it with typewriter lettering. Life is good when things work out, right? I should have pushed this together more, but that's okay. Little heart right there. Oh man, that's a cute card. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Use a fancy eraser that Carmen gave me. And hopefully everything's dry. Yes. It appears so. Except for right there, I smeared it. We're gonna let that dry because I just smeared that whole thing. Okay, so now we're gonna Lindsay it up again. Beth Shaw wants to know, Beth Brown wants to know, how do you decide what letter to do? I don't know. I can't explain it. I just do it a lot. And so it always seems to just flow when you letter all the time. And if you have my combination book, that helps. But I don't like to use the same lettering. I like to play around. I don't have a, oh, I do have a pencil sharpener. So I just kind of choose what, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. If you letter a lot, it will happen. If you build it, they will come. No, do you know what I mean? It just kind of happens. The more you letter, the more comfortable you're going to get with choosing different lettering styles. That's my opinion. I don't know if it's a true fact, but to me it is. And it doesn't have to take you hours to do lettering. That's why I like to do the creative kind of lettering that I do, where I throw in a lot of cursive and a lot of printing, because it doesn't have to all be big and giant and filled in and designs and patterns. You want it to be legible, but you still want it to be cute, if that makes sense. Is that what it's called? What do you mean? What's called? Tell me what you're thinking. Were you talking about my book? Oh, my combination book. Yeah, it's combination lettering. You can find it on the website. I think Carmen posted a link maybe earlier. But I would get, if you're new to lettering, I'd get the Creative Hand Lettering book. This one. Hold on. I always forget that this is a teaching platform. Here's the combination book. Here's the lettering book. So the lettering book has all different styles of lettering and teaches you how to do it. And then the combination book shows you different combinations of lettering styles together. To me, it's worth it for this page and this page because it shows you how to combine your lettering styles, and then this page in the very back. You know? Yeah, I have a bunch of books. That's what I'm doing here, promoting myself, even though it doesn't look like that very often. I try not to do promotion all the time because I try to do fun stuff for me, because this is a whole hour of my life that I won't get back, which is why I do this fun stuff. But yeah, the books are good. They also go with a 10-part lettering series, which is very helpful if you're just getting started. It did smear a little in here. I should have waited just an extra minute because it's not erasing now because I smeared it. And I don't think I want anything in here because I love this part. So I think I want some color. Lynn says, take the 10-part classes. You'll get tons of info and printouts. That is a true fact. The 10-part series is through Vimeo, so it's all pre-recorded. So once you buy it, you own it. The first lesson is $25, and then each subsequent lessons are $10. So it's pretty affordable. You could buy them all at once or one at a time. And they start simply, and then they get more involved as you go, like calligraphy and brush lettering is towards the end of the lessons. I think I'm done. And I don't think I want any dots in white. So we're going to go on the back side of this. Oh man, look at that on that color. Isn't it beauty? Linda says, and your wish list is, whilst you are buying, I say get the doodling book as well. They are all great. Yeah, they work together really well. All the books are meant to go together as like a series or a set. I'm going to the post office today, so if you order it now, it'll go out in the mail today before I get to the post office. But I'm leaving here at 10 o'clock, so buy it quickly. Otherwise, it'll go out Friday. Why is my glue so dry this morning? Oh man, that's so pretty on that card. And while you're there shopping, you could order a burnishing tool. I don't know if there are any left, but if there are. Got some glue up there that's got to go away. Man, does this look good on that card or what? It is pretty. Some of these, you just can't pick your card choices because we have a rainbow book going on here. How's everybody's books holding up? Mine is fabulous. It is not going to disappoint. Okay, so we're going to put in, I think, will white work on here? That one's the goner. That's a dead pen. Dead pen. Going in the dead pen pile. Where's the other one? That's giant. That won't work. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, I got dead pens everywhere. So this is day 18 out of 61. You guys, 61 days. And our prompts are bubble bath, which we didn't really do, but we did use the word bubble. Bubble bath and beach. I can't take bubble baths anymore because of UTIs. Sorry. Too much information. But it's been since December 4th. Haven't had a UTI since. Life is good. Okay. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm adding a few dots. I can't do it. I can't get away without white dots. My life for a white dot. Okay. Now I'm happy. Will you pop in here during the retreat time? I don't know, Linda. I've been thinking about that. It's a sad thing to talk about, but I don't think my friend Carmen is coming to the retreat. So I might let Carmen do it. Or if Carmen does figure out how to come to the retreat, I might ask my boss, Carol Lee from Adornit, to do it for me. Or break it up or not at all. I don't know. Last time I did it, I did because we start at 9 o'clock. We start the retreat at 9 o'clock. So I would go in and do my hour warm up with you guys. And that's probably what I'll do again. I probably can do that. I don't like to talk about Carmen not coming to the retreat, but makes me sad. Okay, so there we are. Can you see everything? I hope it's not blurry. Thank you so much for this great quote. Life is a bubble in the ocean of time. Man, I love that. Tomorrow, our quote is, oh, and don't worry about all this booger stuff. It'll go away once I put the index card over it. Alternating and Fiesta Blue. I know Carmen needs to come, but she's dog sitting. And we can't do dogs at the retreat. And the dog can't stay at home. It's a long story. I don't want to talk about it. She doesn't own a needy dog. She's watching a needy dog. I told her it's all my fault. I told her she can't bring the dog to the retreat. It would just be too hard. Too hard. For her, me, the dog, you guys, everything. Anyway, okay, that's it. I'm leaving. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow, right? What's today? Tuesday? So this is Wednesday. Let's see what Thursday is. Thursday is gold and searching blue as a color. And then Friday is crystal and Renaissance tapestry. That should be hard. All right, you guys have a really good day. Oh wait, what did Rebecca say? Hey friends, late, but I'm going to watch the replay. Lindsay, looked up your lettering books and going to order. I need a burnishing tool, but it says out of stock. Uh-oh. Watched making the book. So forward to working on it this weekend. I don't know. I'll have to make the husband make me more sticks. Sorry. He's busy. He's a busy boy. All right, you guys, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Have a great day. Love you. Lynn says, enjoy the simple pleasures. That's beautiful. That and Sherry says each day is a mini work of art. That is so true for the day. Every day when you look outside, it's another work of art. Amazing. Okay, now I'm going. Bye. Love you. Bye.